Hi Taurus, welcome to your January 2023 general reading. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what we got cooking for you. Good looking this month. Do you remember this is a general? If you do want a personal reading, go down below, follow the link, and my other social media is down there. This reading is for any Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. If it's a strong component of your chart and it resonates, it is for you. Everyone's welcome, Taurus and cross watchers. Let's see what the messages are for you guys currently. Clairaudiently, I just heard radio static. Like when you're trying to tune the radio to find a station, there's some type of static. I'm not sure if that's metaphorical or literal, but radio static. I just heard classic rock. Could be your favorite genre of music. Now they're showing me they're showing me drums, possibly. It feels a little metaphorical. So the drummer of the band keeps the band on beat. It's kind of like the glue of the guitarist and the singer, the drummer. Feels like a metaphorical thing that they're showing me. Ten of Swords. Taurus, for some of you guys, I am feeling a mental exhaustion. Be mindful of hitting a wall, mentally exhausting yourself here. Also, if you can hear my fan, I'm sorry. It is so hot in this room. I have to have the fan going. I know it's annoying background noise. But there's a mental exhaustion happening. For those of you that have a very intellectually demanding job, it feels like it's taking all of your energy because you're constantly having to think or problem solve or learn, and it feels like it siphons all of your life force out of you to the point where when you clock out or when you're done with your shift, whenever your shift is, you're just done. You have to sleep. You're passing out. You have no more energy. Be mindful of your root chakra, Taurus. Our root chakra is about our physical, emotional, financial security, being grounded, having what we need on a basic, essential level. I am feeling a little bit of a poverty consciousness there, where if you grew up, lower class, poverty, middle to lower class, your parents struggle with money, they live paycheck to paycheck, there was a money crisis growing up, you felt like you didn't have as much as your peers, that can develop a poverty consciousness where you're like, I will never do that, I'll never live that, I never want to repeat what my parents went through, I never want to live paycheck to paycheck. But it feels like whatever is driving you to protect yourself from that is mentally exhausting you. So you could be just simply overworking yourself. If you're picking up extra shifts to get a bigger check, you might need to take a week off from picking up extra shifts to give yourself a mental health day or a mental health break. Ten of Swords. We have the Two of Wands. Again, there's a lot of books, a lot of knowledge, intellect, using your mind, having to use your brain, problem solve, retain information, use accuracy off policy and protocol. I'm also making a lot of decisions here and trying to make the best decision. A little bit of overthinking going on in regards to decisions, Taurus. So just be kind of mindful of that within this month. overthinking decisions to the point of exhaustion. Sometimes we need to make calculated risk, and sometimes there's not a calculation to an outcome we want. Sometimes the gray area is when we kind of just have to take a leap of faith. It feels like, Taurus, for some of you guys, it's like I have to know the conclusion. I have to know the answer. A plus B equals C. But that's not the case here, and it's exhausting you mentally. I just heard engineer. We have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like, Taurus, for some of you guys, you're trying to remain in a complete sense of control, and you're trapping yourself in that. I feel entrapment of your energy. For those of you that work remote, work from home, or you're a stay-at-home mother, stay-at-home father, you feel trapped. Like you need to get out. You need to socialize with people. You need to, leave your house for at least 10 minutes a day, or go out for your lunch break or something. It feels like you're trapped in this environment, and there's nothing else really stimulating you mentally. It's just mental exhaustion. Some of you guys, again, are trapped in that poverty consciousness of, I never want to live what I lived growing up. I never want to repeat what mom or dad did. I never want to go through that financial crisis. If you've already lived through a financial crisis, like in your younger years or something like that, it feels like your sense of control, needing to control yourself, needing to control the outcome, and not being able to make decisions without a definite answer or knowing what's exactly going to happen is mentally exhausting you. And this could be someone else that you're dealing with. This doesn't have to be you. It could be someone you're connected to. But this sense of, I need to be in control, I need to know what's going to happen, feels like a safety net trauma response. Nothing can hurt me if I'm in control of what's going to happen. But you're not in control of what's going to happen. You're only in control of yourself. But it's making it hard for you to make decisions, and it's exhausting you. We have the Six of Swords. Now, this is an interesting card in this deck. If you look here, there is a woman and her child here. They look like they're in a state of being distraught, or they're not in the best place mentally. And then you have this individual here riding shotgun, making sure that they're safe. A lot of people view this card as being divinely protected and divinely guided. So that's Passover loved ones. That's grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, great-grandma, great-grandpa, our ancestors, our personal angels. Some of you guys need to just have faith that things are working out for you without micromanaging every aspect of your life. And you're micromanaging as a trauma response in regards to money, financial security in general, having your basic needs met. Also in this card, the woman and the child can represent your inner child and then your grown adult self. Your inner child, little Taurus, 7-year-old Taurus, might have gone through some things. 10-year-old Taurus might have gone through some things. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40-year-old Taurus might have gone through some things. But the more mature and evolved version of Taurus, the older version of Taurus, can now protect the little version of themselves and pay for the right things, manage money the right way, invest the right way, buy what it is you need and want. You can protect yourself now. You can change all that for yourself. Some of you guys need to do some inner child healing work here, because this sense of control is just, it's exhausting you because you're not in control. You can't control your external environment. You can only control your reaction. And because you want to control the external, it's hard for you to make decisions because you don't know what the outcome is going to definitely be. And you need that equation, A plus B equals C. But with some of these life situations and circumstances, A plus B might equal D, might equal E, and that doesn't make sense to you, and you can't bank on that. You can't take a leap of faith on that. You're not going to bet any money on that. But the cards are saying that you need to, so that you don't hit a wall, so that you don't overexhaust yourself, so that you can let go of the reins a little bit. The bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. For some of you that are in a connection, it does feel very balanced and mutual. I want you to be mindful of bringing in that controlling energy, because you can't control another person. Again, you can only control yourself and how you react to that person, their actions, how they operate, and what they do. If you guys are wondering if you should even go for a connection, there's a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot of give and take. It's a balanced connection, but it's like, what if it doesn't work? What if I get hurt? What if I can't control the situation? What if I can't control how I react? What if I can't control me falling and having emotions for this person? It's keeping you from a connection. This control issue that's mentally exhausting you and keeping you from making decisions in regards to allowing other people in and allowing people behind these locked, closed doors that are yours. It's preventing you from really good connections that could be beneficial to you. This feels like a childhood wound or a young adult wound that has now kind of festered a little bit and become part of who you are. It's not necessarily a very dark trait of yours, Taurus, or an insanely negative one, but it is negatively impacting you mental health wise, and it is negatively impacting the connections around you that are beneficial to you. Again, this could be someone you're dealing with. You could be wondering why someone is taking their sweet time in regards to making a decision in regards to you. It's because they're dealing with all this crap on a mental, emotional level, and they're not able to make decisions. Even though they feel the connection, they feel the same way towards you, there's that chemistry there. They just have this sense of, I need to be in control. I need to protect myself. I need to be in the driver's seat. It's mentally exhausting to them, and they're very indecisive in regards to that because they're scared of the outcome. Because when we make decisions, we are accountable for the consequences of those decisions. And if those consequences are negative and negatively impact us, we have a hard time accepting that when we have to have control of what happens to us to prevent us from getting hurt. You know what I mean? So again, this could be someone that you're connected to, and if you're wondering why they're acting the way they are, this could be that. But I'm going to leave that there, Taurus. I love you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell on the side. We'll alert you when more readings are posted. Again, if you do want a personal reading, you can go down below and follow the link. And I love you, Taurus. You guys have a good one.